I couldn't stand it one more minute. My hair was completely out of shape and had completely grown out of its pixie haircut. So you know what I did? I picked up some scissors and gave myself a DIY haircut. Hi, it's Susan and I just cut my hair myself. I absolutely love this haircut. I mean, it is luscious and light and full of boing and bounce, and I did it at home. So I am going to share every single step of how I did this DIY haircut for curly hair. I am in love. I had a couple of inspiration photos and I was just like, could I pull that off? Could I do bangs and do something, you know, kind of hip and kind of cool and kind of now? And the fact that I said it in such a cheesy way means that I am not cool, hip, or now, but my hair is. But this was not as hard as I thought it would be, and I love the versatility of this haircut. I mean, I wanted a haircut that would be something that I could air dry, so I air dried this. I did not want something I had to diffuse or blow dry or sit underneath a dryer, and I wanted something that, so I just put in a little bit of my conditioner that I actually had already in my shower, in my hair while it was wet, just let it air dry. So this is air dried, no fuss, no muss hair, and I think it's kind of adorable. And if I wanted a different look, I could, you know, stick it behind my ears, you know, for that kind of look if I wanted it to have it, but I love it. I think it's super cute. So yes, I was super worried that I would either look like, I can't remember his name, but he was later on ER, but Eric somebody, LaSalle? I could be making that up, but I was afraid I would look like Eric LaSalle from the original Coming to America. Remember Soul Glow? He had that Jerry curl, and I was like, hopefully it doesn't look like that. And then I thought, but I could look like a new version of Ola Mae. Ola Mae, I'm not sure if that's her name, but in my head it's Ola Mae. She was the lead person in Michael Jackson's Thriller video, and she kind of had this cool hair with bangs and curls. Granted, they were from the 80s and they were quite moist hairstyles, but I like this. I'm very happy. So yes, so I'm going to show you how I did this, and yeah, it took 45 minutes because I have a lot of hair, but I think it was a success. It looks, I mean, look at this. It's so, it really showcases, you know, my curls, and it has lots of volume and bounce. And yeah, I had a terrible haircut. Let's see. No, I had a great haircut in May of 2020, but we know what happened in May of 2020. Yeah, and so this is the grown out version, but I hope you like it. All right, let's see how I did it. And it's unbridled, natural state. My hair, I don't have any product in it. I basically just let it fall where it wanted to fall. And yeah, this is my hair. As you'll see, my hair is multiple different lengths. So in March of 2020, I got a pixie cut, and my pixie cut was just like shaved on the sides with like a #1 clipper, which is, you know, the shortest you can go with some clippers. I never had my hair like buzzed before. It was buzzed on the backs and on the sides. And then I had like, I don't know, an inch of hair, like kind of just right here on the top. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna rock a really cool pixie. And that was mid-March of 2020. And we know what happened in mid-March of 2020. So I haven't gotten a haircut or anything, a shape up since. So my hair has grown really long, and it's super duper healthy, and I'm really happy with my hair health. However, my hair shape is a little bit bonkers right now. So yes, I decided it's been 11 months. I was gonna try to wait until it was exactly a year, but I literally can't see. So, and look, it's totally uneven, but I'm going to attempt to give myself an at-home DIY curly cut, or a DevaCut, or a Rezo Cut, or whatever you want to call it. But I've had a lot of these cuts. I've never actually done it myself, but I'm going to attempt to do it. So we'll see what happens, people. I'm definitely gonna, this is just my dry, you know, plain hair. I'm just gonna try to make sure I get some kind of a shape that can, I don't know, celebrate my hair. My hair is very, very thick. I have thick individual strands of hair, and I have a lot of them. So I have really, really thick hair, and here we go. Let's see what happens, okay? So I have these handy dandy scissors, this glass bowl, and a giant mirror so that I can see the back and sides of my hair. Now, the scissors that I am using are not the best. I bought them from, I think, Walmart, and they were super inexpensive, and it kind of shows because they're not really sharp, but alas, they are still hair cutting shears. Anyway, I'm starting at the front of my hair, and I wanted to make sure that my hair was completely dry and it was curly so that I would know what length to cut my hair. So I did not divide my hair in different sections. Why, you ask? Because I wanted to see the shape of my hair at all times. My hair was definitely way shorter on one side than the other, and there were a whole bunch of curls that were kind of, I don't know, lackluster and lifeless at the end. So I started by going through and just, clipping off the ends that were, super long or obviously a misfit and fixing those. And then I decided to go on top of my hair, and there were a couple of chunks that were just, I don't know, really oddly standing up on my head. So basically what you do at first, you go through your hair and you cut off all the obviously out of place pieces. So you'll see that I'm zhuzhing my hair a lot because I want to make sure that I don't pull my curls out, because you don't want them to boing back up and be too short. But the bangs, as you saw, were very lopsided. So it's really important, I don't know, that I be able to see. So yes, wanted to get those bangs at a decent length so that you could actually see my eyeballs and some of my eyebrows. Now, look at the bottom of my hair. I had a legit mullet. I mean, like Joe Dirt. Oh my gosh, it was totally like a Billy Ray Cyrus Joe Dirt thing happening at the bottom. So that was just really relieving to cut that off, and it looks so much better. Now I have a lot of weight on the sides of my hair, so I'm going in right now and trying to shape it so that it somewhat tapers a bit on the side. And again, I'm constantly touching and feeling my hair, because a lot of this DIY hair cutting technique is about feel, but a lot of it is also just about, look. So eyeballing it and feeling it, those are going to be your best bets. So yes, as you can see, the back definitely has some dry pieces and some heaviness. So I can't see the back of my hair right now, so I'm just feeling the back of my hair, and wherever it feels super thick, I am chopping it away. And I'm making sure I'm being mindful that I'm putting my hands through it and making sure that it is equal lengths on the right and left in the back of my hair. And on the sides, I'm actually pulling a lot of the hair from the back all the way to the side so that I can at least see it in the mirror that is in front of me. So at this point, I feel like my bangs still need a little more length chopped off. So I'm just clipping by sight. I mean, this is not rocket science, people. So, that bowl is so full already. I ended up having to mush the extra hair down. So at this point, I'm just trying to even up the sides. This is the time where you take a mirror and you look in the back and you're like, is it uneven? Does it look awful? And it wasn't that bad. However, I could feel that there was still a lot of heaviness on the side that I'm going in on now. So look at it, and if it's lopsided, you just cut. You cut, cut, cut. And note, I'm not taking gigantic chunks of my hair. I'm taking like maybe 1 to 3 strands of hair at a time, because you don't want to go all ham and then cut a bald spot into your hair. That would be terrible. So does this take a long time? It does, but I think it's important to be patient, because with patience comes precision. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm taking 2 or 3 curls, not really hairs, 2 or 3 curls at a time, and I'm just snipping away. Now at this point, I feel like this shape is looking decent, but it's still super heavy and super poofy. And also note that when you do pull your hair out when you're cutting it, you are also stretching it out and kind of frizzing it out a bit. So keep that in mind. You don't want to go ham and cut too much off, because then when you wash it and you let it air dry, then it's going to spring up and be too short. So there you go. And again, do not forget about the back of your head. So here I am. I'm cutting off more on the backs and sides. I feel like it was kind of, I don't know, a circular orb, and I wanted it to be slightly tapered on the sides because I wanted to have a cute look if I decided to put my hair behind my ears. So you want versatility. Can you notice that the curls are just coming to life? I mean, taking off a couple of inches of, really dry and dead old hair is doing my hair so much good. Okay, I'm gonna take a final stab at my bangs, and now I'm just pulling the middle section of my hair up so I can make sure that the sides are equally layered, which they look like they are. And if you make sure not to cut your bangs too short, you can also have the option of pulling your bangs back with some hair clips or a barrette. So I want to have lots of options for this relatively short haircut. Okay, I am almost done at this point, so I'm just feeling, and then snipping off any stray hairs that I see. And there you go. So this is the final product. I am in love with this haircut. I think it's so adorable, and I can't believe I did it myself. I feel like it's super cute. It just makes my hair look really luscious and healthy and shiny, and my curls are popping. I did want to share this with you. This is how much hair I chopped off. And normally, this is what I chopped off, this amount of hair on this mirror right here. This is how much I chopped off just after I got out of the shower. I was like, you know what? I have a mullet. I would like to not have a mullet. So this is what I chopped off, and this is pretty much the normal amount of hair that I think normal humans take off when they have a haircut. This is not normal. This is an obscene amount of hair. So this is how much I took off. Just because I had so much weight, there was just all this weight, and I have really, really thick hair, but I'm so happy. So I feel super light. I feel super cute, if I do say so myself, and I feel like my hair has a lot of life into it. And you know what? I don't know, this could be a permanent thing. I could be, the Simply Seasoned Salon owner and, client and stylist. So I'm thinking that this might be a thing. I'm kind of impressed with myself. I think it's cute. Yeah, I'm very, very happy. So if you have any questions about how I got this haircut, please do leave them for me in the comments below. I am happy to share. The scissors that I used were super duper cheap scissors that I picked up at, I think, Walmart. Those were not awesome. I actually had a normal pair of other scissors that I used for, like, cutting paper and projects and maybe some gift wrapping, and that actually would probably work a lot better. But I think if you can, just order some great hair cutting scissors from maybe Amazon or Sally Beauty Supply. But I went for cheap. It still worked. I mean, my hair looks fine and it looks good, but here's the point. You can do this. If I can do this, you can totally do this. I have like zero skills when it comes to this stuff, and I don't know, I kind of did it. So if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I upload at least once a week, and I should have some videos popping up, some other videos that I've made that I'd love for you to watch. Always rate. A thumbs up would be awesome. And if you have any questions, please do ask me in the comment section and I will get back to you. I hope you have a great day. I might be looking at my hair a lot in an annoying way for the next couple of days, but I'm super happy. I can do it. You can totally do it. You got this. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.